Hi, I'm Emily West, and today I'm going to discuss the importance of amphibians in ecosystems and the role they play in maintaining and representing the health of the environment. I will also explain how to listen for frogs and toads and why it's significant. First, we must talk about why frogs and toads are crucial to an ecosystem. Besides the fact that frogs and toads are adorable, they also serve as bioindicators. Well, what is a bioindicator? It's simply an organism whose status represents the overall health of an ecosystem. Frogs and toads have very thin skin, which allows them to absorb water and to breathe. This means that, unfortunately, when chemicals or toxins enter an ecosystem, the amphibians living there will absorb these pollutants, adversely affecting their health. Things like DDTs, PCBs, soaps, and fertilizers often lead to harmful effects for the health of frogs and toads. Incidents like paint dumpings in rivers and streams can easily wipe out amphibian populations as well. Frogs and toads are also amazing insect controllers and can serve as a natural pest management, which is another reason why it's important to help maintain amphibian populations. The concept of bioindicators makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Essentially, the health of frogs and toads in an environment directly correlates to the overall success rate and vitality of an ecosystem. Here's a list of the prominent frogs and toads native to Georgia. Fun fact, the green frog is Georgia's state amphibian and is present in every county in Georgia. Many of the species on this list live in your backyards and can be heard almost daily in the spring and summer. The species in bold are the ones that I heard the most on my listening sessions. To get more familiar with these species, I went to a frog monitoring workshop led by a woman named Sonia. Sonia partners with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, which maintains an organization called Frog Watch USA. I was provided with a wealth of information regarding amphibians' roles and how to listen for their calls. This workshop made working a breeze and also provided me with data sheets for collecting data. I picked 3 locations to do my listening, where I sat for about 10 to 15 minutes while noting what I heard. I was able to distinguish each call from another thanks to my newfound familiarity with the calls. During these times, I also noted the wind, temperature, date, time, and location. I photographed as many of the frogs and toads as I could see, but I found this to be quite difficult as they try to stay far away from humans. Here's a few of my data sheets. I ended up listening for a total of 14 days, and so far I have submitted 1 set of data to Miss Sonia. I was very pleased when I saw that she shared my data with others who attended the workshop. It was pretty cool. These are some pictures of some cuties I found. The individual on the left is a Cope's gray tree frog. He came out after a long day of rain and he was taking a rest on a lawn chair. The one on the right is an American toad found near my mailbox at around 10 o'clock at night after a rainy day as well. That, my friends, is an American toad at Six Flags. I'm not sure why this toad chose to live here, but he took shelter under some broken up concrete and rocks right next to a roller coaster. I guess Six Flags attracts even the smallest of creatures. The next footage is a chorus of bullfrogs that I heard from one of my night sessions. So what can people like you do to help? You can go out and listen for yourself, even if it's just for 5 minutes. It's so important to be in touch with the creatures and the world around you. Make conscious decisions like how to dispose of paints and chemicals properly. You can also learn about how frogs and toads help with controlling pests and insects. If you see a frog or toad in the road, don't run it over. Be kind to our planet and go out and listen to some rivets. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed.